Good morning, class 11. Welcome back to the class. So we were in chapter number 5, complex numbers, right? So we have discussed conjugate of a complex number, modulus of a complex number, certain properties, addition and subtraction of complex numbers. Today we will discuss the polar form of a complex number. Before we go to the polar form, we need to understand argument of z. Argument is represented by theta. तो हम समझते हैं argument होता क्या है पहले. Suppose you have a complex number z equal to a plus iota b. So in the argand plane, it is represented by a point a comma b, where a is the real part of z and b is the imaginary part on the vertical axis, that is y axis. So I join this point with the origin. Okay. So there is an angle formed. The line OZ, line segment OZ, forms an angle theta in the anti-clockwise direction, that is positive direction from the x-axis. This theta is called the argument of z. Argument, complex number z ka argument. So if I have to find this theta, it's very simple. From z, I drop a perpendicular on x-axis. Say this point is A. Now the horizontal component is A units. This vertical component is B units. So we can find theta. Very simple. Tan theta is equal to perpendicular upon base B upon A. So from this B upon A, we can get the value of theta. Say for instance, this is under root 3 and this is 1. So this becomes 1 upon under root 3. So tan theta is equal to 1 upon under root 3. So theta will be equal to pi by 6, 30 degrees. Theta will be 30 degrees. So if we are complex number, for example, the complex number z is equal to under root 3 plus iota. So a is under root 3 and b is 1. So for this complex number, the argument theta is pi by 6. Pi by 6. So this is the angle theta between the line segment OZ and the x-axis measured anti-clockwise. Measured anti-clockwise. But the condition is theta, the value of theta should not exceed pi radians, that is 180 degrees. So second case में हम आते हैं यहाँ पे कि z, suppose z is in second quadrant. The complex number z is, first case we have referred z equal to a plus iota b. Now second case, z equal to minus a plus iota b. X negative, y positive. Real part is negative, imaginary part is positive. So the coordinates of this point are minus a comma b. So in this case, OZ के बीच में और x axis का anti-clockwise direction angle. Now this angle is obtuse. This angle is obtuse. ये obtuse angle. How to find out this angle? In this case, this theta will be the argument. तो हम एक काम करते हैं, perpendicular drop कर दिया. So this angle is alpha. Okay. Now vertical component B, horizontal component A. ठीक है. Now alpha is acute. Pay attention. Alpha is acute. हम tan alpha निकाल सकते हैं. Tan alpha equal to B upon A. So what is theta? 180 minus alpha. So in this case, theta is equal to pi minus alpha. और alpha कैसे निकालेंगे आप? Tan alpha equal to B upon A. Alpha is an acute angle. Now here, since we are taking this triangle, this A lies on the negative axis, negative real axis. But when I talk about this triangle, this segment, length of this segment, now we are talking about triangle. So no side of the triangle, dimension of any side cannot be negative. So this is A units and this is B units. I can easily find out tan alpha equal to B upon A, right? So suppose same consider करते हैं ये minus under root 3 comma 1. So tan alpha equal to perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular upon base. What is this? A is under root 3 units. Now I am not taking negative. Negative सिर्फ ये बता रहा है कि which quadrant it is. Just talking about the triangle. So tan alpha equal to 1 upon under root 3. That is pi by 6. Argument theta क्या हो जाएगा? Theta equal to pi minus pi by 6. pi minus pi by 6, that is 5 pi by 6. ठीक है. So when complex number lies in the second quadrant, argument theta is pi minus alpha. Argument theta will be pi minus alpha. So first quadrant and second quadrant we have discussed. Let's move ahead. Suppose z lies on the negative axis of real. Suppose यहाँ पर है z. So this point is minus a comma 0. So angle. This is the argument theta. So if z is equal to minus a, that's it. 0 iota. No imaginary part. Real part is negative. कुछ नहीं करना. Very simple. Argument of z. Argument of z theta will be equal to pi 180 degrees. If the complex number lies on the negative x-axis, argument theta of z will be very simple 180 degrees. Clear? Understood? So this was about first quadrant, second quadrant. Suppose आपका theta lie करता है यहाँ पे. So this is 0, b. So your complex number z will be 0 plus iota b. No real part. No real part. Imaginary part is b. So this lies on the positive y-axis. Positive y-axis. तो ये angle कितना हो जाएगा theta? You know very well. This is 90 degree. So for any complex number which is in the form z equal to 0 plus iota b, the argument of z theta will be equal to 90 degrees or pi by 2 radians. Okay, children. So we have discussed real part. We have discussed argument theta in the first quadrant, on the positive y-axis, in the second quadrant, and on the negative x-axis. You may have a question कि सर अगर यहाँ पर है z, so this point is a comma 0. So if complex number is in the form z equal to a plus 0 iota, real part is positive, so it lies on the positive axis. So suppose ये point हो गया z, oz और ox, positive x-axis. इनके बीच में angle कितनी है? What is the angle? 0 degrees. So here argument of z theta will be 0 degrees or 0 radian, whatever you want to call it. Understood? Now let's move on. If z lies in the third quadrant, if z lies in the third quadrant, our complex number is z equal to minus a minus iota b. So it lies in the third quadrant. This point is minus a comma minus b. We need to measure the angle between OZ and x-axis. Now if I measure the angle anti-clockwise, I am getting a reflex angle. Reflex angle is the abstract method of measuring the angle. An angle can be acute, right, or obtuse. Because we always talk about convex bodies, convex shapes. We do not talk about concave shapes, right? So angle cannot be reflex. It can be 0, it can be acute, it can be right, it can be obtuse, or it can be straight angle 180 degrees. A third quadrant, अगर मैं anti-clockwise आऊँ, तो this will be a reflex angle. So I will go clockwise direction. Clockwise direction of measuring the angle is negative direction. The positive direction of measuring the angle is anti-clockwise. अगर आप clockwise direction में angle measure कर रहे हैं, that is negative direction of measuring the angle, right? So now how to find this argument theta? So since it is in the negative direction, argument of z will be negative. Okay? अब नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन में, नेगेटिव सिर्फ डायरेक्शन है, हमें चाहिए आर्ग्यूमेंट ऑफ z थीटा. हाउ टू फाइंड दिस थीटा? वेरी सिंपल. जॉइन दिस पॉइंट, ड्रॉप ए परपेंडिकुलर ऑन नेगेटिव y एक्सिस. सो वेरी सिंपल. ये डिस्टेंस a यूनिट्स, ये डिस्टेंस b यूनिट्स. इस एंगल को अल्फा कंसीडर कर लो. वी कैन फाइंड आउट अल्फा इन दिस ट्रायंगल. tan अल्फा इक्वल टू b अपॉन a, परपेंडिकुलर अपॉन बेस, Okay, so what is argument? Theta, which is 180 minus alpha. This theta is obtuse in the negative direction. So obtuse angle matlab 180 degrees minus acute angle. So pi minus alpha, but in the negative direction. So minus pi minus alpha. If this z had been in the second quadrant, ये second quadrant में था, तो हमने क्या लिखा था? थीटा pi minus alpha, right? अब ये third quadrant में, third quadrant मतलब negative direction में obtuse angle. So the right way to represent obtuse angle is 180 minus acute. क्योंकि क्या होता है किसी भी लाइन में, suppose this is an obtuse angle theta, this alpha, theta plus alpha is always 180 degree because you have a straight angle. So positive x axis OX और negative x axis OX dash, इनके बीच में एंगल कितनी है? 180 डिग्रीज, राइट? सो अगर आपको ऑब्ट्यूस एंगल चाहिए तो इट इज 180 माइनस द 180 डिग्रीज माइनस इट्स लीनियर पेयर, दैट इज द एक्यूट एंगल. ओके, सो पाई माइनस अल्फा सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट में. थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट में नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन पाई माइनस अल्फा. अल्फा कैसे निकालेंगे? वेरी सिंपल, tan अल्फा इक्वल टू b अपॉन a, राइट? तो अब मान लो यहाँ पे द पॉइंट इज योर कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर z इक्वल टू -1 माइनस √3 आयोटा. a is 1, b is √3 units. So this length is 1 unit, this length is √3 units. So tan alpha is b upon a, √3 upon 1. So 60 degrees, that is pi by 3. So alpha equal to pi by 3. Now it becomes minus of pi minus pi by 3. That is minus of 2 pi by 3. Clockwise direction में, negative direction में 2 pi by 3 means 120 degrees. Got it, children? So this is when z is in third quadrant. Case number 4. If z lies on the negative y axis. Suppose आपका complex number इस form में है. It is z equal to 0 minus iota b. So x 0, y coordinate is minus b here. So what is this angle? It is right angle, but in the negative direction because this direction is clockwise direction. So इसका argument theta will be right angle in the negative direction minus pi by 2. Okay, next case, if z lies in the fourth quadrant. This is real part of z, this is imaginary part of z. My complex number is z equal to a minus iota b. A positive, b negative. Positive x axis, negative y axis. Suppose this is the point. A comma minus b. Join them. So theta will be in the negative direction. Acute angle in the negative direction. So from this point, drop a perpendicular on the x axis. Okay. So this is a right angle triangle again. So coordinates are a comma minus b. But when you talk about the length of the line segment, length of the sides of this triangle, this is b units. This length is a units. So tan theta, simple b upon a. But theta is in negative direction. So argument of z will be negative theta. And how to find theta? Theta is very simple. Tan theta equal to b upon a. तो suppose ये point आपके पास है 1 minus iota b, 1 minus 1 iota, 1 minus iota. So a is 1, b is 1. In that case, tan theta equal to 1 upon 1. That is 1. So when do we get 1 for tangent ratio? When theta is 45 degree, that is pi by 4. So argument of z will become minus pi by 4. Minus is just the direction, that angle is being formed in the clockwise direction. Clockwise direction is negative direction of measuring the angle. Right, children? So we have discussed the argument of z. We have found in the earlier class the modulus of a complex number. Modulus of z is represented by small r and argument of z is represented by theta. Theta can be in positive direction, theta can be in negative direction. सो थीटा के बारे में हम एक चीज जानते हैं, माइनस पाई लेस देन थीटा लेस देन इक्वल टू पाई. सो द वैल्यू ऑफ थीटा कैन बी not minus 180 degrees but more than minus 180 degrees up to 180 degrees. वो इसलिए you cannot include this minus pi by 2 because if z lies on the negative x axis तो इसको हम एंगल ले रहे हैं पाई 180 degrees. अब आप यहां से नहीं ले सकते नेगेटिव डायरेक्शन, ऑलरेडी वी हैव कंसीडर्ड इट, सो दिस विल नॉट बी कंसीडर्ड. इन अदर वर्ड्स यू कैन से थीटा बिलोंग्स टू minus pi to plus pi. Open bracket means it is not included, it is excluded. Closed bracket means it is included. So pi is included, minus pi is not included. Okay? So this is about argument of z. Now, what is the polar form? For any complex number, polar form of z is equal to a plus iota b. This is the complex number. इसका polar form r cos theta plus iota sin theta. Now what is r? R is equal to mod z and theta is argument of z. तो किसी भी कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर को इस फॉर्म में लिखना पोलर फॉर्म कहलाता है. एक एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं. z is equal to minus under root 3 plus iota. Okay, now x negative y positive, कौन सा क्वाड्रेंट होगा? सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट. x negative y positive. सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट मींस 180 minus alpha. सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट मींस 180 minus alpha. तो आपका थीटा सबसे पहले आप निकाल लो r यानी कि मॉड्यूलस ऑफ z. व्हाट इज मॉड्यूलस ऑफ z? अंडर रूट a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर. What is a? Under root 3 minus under root 3. इसका whole square becomes 3 plus what is b? 1. Iota का coefficient, imaginary part, 1 का square 1. So under root 4 is 2. You may write under root 4 as plus 2 or minus 2. But here what does modulus of r z represent? It represents the length of the line segment. Length of any line segment cannot be negative. So always you have to consider the positive one only. So under root 4 will not be minus 2 here, it will be plus 2 in this particular case when you are talking about modulus of z. Otherwise अगर algebra में कहीं पर भी आपको quadratic form आता है, you have to write both the values, positive as well as negative. So this you got it. Now we have to find argument of z. Theta. Now theta is obtuse angle, so it will be pi minus alpha. Pi minus alpha. Alpha कहाँ से आएगा? Tan alpha equal to b upon a. b is 1, a is under root 3. पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज कंसीडर करनी क्योंकि आप ट्रायंगल की बात कर रहे हो. 1 upon under root 3. तो tan alpha equal to 1 upon under root 3. tan में 1 upon under root 3 कब आता है? 30 degrees. So alpha equal to pi by 6. So it is pi minus pi by 6, that is 5 pi by 6. You got r, you got theta. Now polar form of z equal to minus under root 3 plus iota equal to, this is the polar form, r cos theta plus iota sin theta. So what is r? 2 cos theta, theta is 5 pi by 6 plus iota sin 5 pi by 6. This is the polar form of given complex number z equal to minus under root 3 plus iota. So children, we have discussed modulus, we have discussed argument, we have discussed polar form of a complex number. Tomorrow in the next class we shall solve some questions based on argument, modulus and polar form.